Hey, it's me, Nora, as you well know. I haven't done a video in a really long time, and I wanted to do something around just expanding more into the topic of self care and self love. As you guys know, I am another year older, and with this new year, I mean, I haven't technically been in it for more than, what are we on, the 28th, 8 days. But with this new year, I guess something has shifted with me, and I have been reflecting on the art of self-love. And when I mean art, it is an art because you refine it, right? And you work on it like a skill, and you grow with it, and you develop it as you go through life, and as you go through all of the beautiful and maybe not so beautiful experiences that come with life. um but what I wanted to talk about was specifically within the art of life and of growing and of self love is the art, because it's all like an art, right? I think life is. It's the art of saying no. I have had a lot of thoughts around how specifically women who I have come into contact with and have worked with in my personal training and online classes and nutritional practice, have a really difficult time saying no. And what happens is that they end up exhausted, frazzled, frustrated, tired, stressed, feeling unfulfilled, and most importantly lost. And what I realized is that there's a lot of expectations, not just from society and from family and from friends, but and from those around us, like neighbors and the community at large. But we tend to put a lot of expectation and pressure on ourselves, and a lot of the times we tend to, I mean, the way I was raised was to try and be selfless and to give, and to serve others and to take care of others. But with doing that, a lot of the times we put ourselves last. And when you become a mom, at least in my experience, you tend to, or if you're caring for somebody, you tend to make sure that their needs are met first, and then you take care of yours. But I waffle. Back to the point. What I want you guys to work on this month is the art of saying no. Taking some time to tune into what feels good. So a simple exercise is just to think about what good feels like to you and what a yes feels like in your body. So if you think about something that makes you feel happy, something that makes you feel light, something that makes you feel free, like that yes feeling, that's what you're going to go for. And then you're going to think about something that feels like a no feeling, something that makes you feel heavy, something that makes you feel slow, a bit down, a bit dreary, a bit drudgy. It's not a happy, good, for me, it's a heavy feeling. And over the course of the month, um, whatever comes up, coffee dates, play dates, work expectations, requests from partners and friends, and even things that you may have put on yourself, I want you to think about if it's a yes or if it's a no. If it's a no, I want you to honor yourself and to respect the fact that it's a no and don't commit. Because what we do a lot of the times is that we overdo it. We say yes to everything, and at the end of the day, we have nothing left to give. And so what we're giving our attention and energy to, we're not giving it with full energy. We're not giving it with the best that we can. We're not giving it with full enthusiasm. We're giving because we need to, we have to. As opposed to, if you say no to things that don't serve you, no to things that, okay, maybe a few friendships and relationships may take a different turn because you're not living up to expectations of others anymore, but you're honoring yourself. When you say no to these things, then you can show up better for the things that you're meant to say yes to. So it's not a very long video today, but I want you guys to sort of think about, are you saying yes too much? Are you a yes man? Or a yes woman? Are you saying yes to things that don't honor you, yes to things that don't serve you, yes to things that deplete you, all in the name of or the sake of trying to appear a certain way or maintain a certain standard or live up to everybody else's expectations, as opposed to tuning into what serves you and tuning into what is best for you? And it's not being selfish, because at the end of the day, you literally are, I mean, you're in this body, you're here, you are all you have in that respects. You are meant to take care of yourself and to honor yourself. This is your journey and this is your purpose here, on planet Earth. This is what I believe, because by doing so, you evolve into the best version of yourself, and you're then able to serve others better and live on purpose. So have a think about that. The difficult thing is, and I will I think I'll end on this is, you know, when I started to say no to a lot of things in my own journey because I was just so depleted with work and motherhood and business and everything else. And I was just at one point like, I can't keep saying yes to everything. And I am the kind of person I don't like to see others going through a difficult time. So I will put myself out and inconvenience myself so that I can help somebody else. But I've realized that that's not actually really always the best thing to do for myself and for my family. So I have started saying no. It's hard because there's a part of you intrinsically that wants to say yes, especially when you know that you can be of service. But in that as well, by not always saying yes, you're also enabling others to find their own independence as well. And that's for specific things, not for everything. So relationships might be affected, and I wouldn't say negatively, but they'll follow the natural course of where they're supposed to go. And you'll find that just in honoring that decision of saying yes when you're meant to say yes, when it feels good to say yes, not because of pressure or expectation or anything else. And saying no, nicely, of course, when you need to say no, when you should be saying no. Life unfolds in a really beautiful way, and you find that you're more energized and less stressed and, you know, full of love and calm, and you can think. You can see logic and you can understand, you can process and you can figure things out. And I know a lot of us are here on my platform for health and well-being and weight loss and all of that stuff. A lot of the times when we're not saying no, we're saying yes to things that take time away from us doing things like exercise or resting or eating properly because we said yes, yes, yes to friends, to schools, to teachers, to partners, to family, to everything. And by the time that, you know, you finish at the end of the day, there's no time to exercise, there's no time to eat properly, there's no time to de-stress or, you know, spend that time on you in a healthy and meaningful way because you're depleted, and that's absolutely fine because that's what will happen. It's nothing that you've done, it's what will happen when you're just constantly on the go and constantly giving, as opposed to if you say no, you slow down, you stop, you're then able to make time to prioritize that time for what serves you, to move your body, to rest, to eat well, to experiment with different foods, to connect on an intimate level with those around you. And life is just, it's beautiful that way. And then you're able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. So this month, I want you guys to think about if you're saying yes too much and why, and how you can scale back on that in a gentle way so you don't feel overwhelmed, because it can be overwhelming for some people, and in a way that serves you so that by the time you go into November, life has taken a different, more peaceful, more pleasant turn, and you have time. You've got more time to spend on the things that you're called here to do. So that is my video in love. I hope you guys can use it. Start saying no. It's not a selfish thing. And on that, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. It's okay to do what you want to do for yourself whenever you want to do it on your own terms. There's nothing wrong with that because, I mean, you look at life now, we are, you know, somebody said to me that human beings are intrinsically selfish. I'd like to think not, but in some situations, it's okay to be selfish and to do what serves you best. So my vein is coming out again, so I shall stop talking. But that's my video for today. Say no more often and see how beautiful life becomes. All right, see you later.